Good morning, guys. Hi, good afternoon. Buenos dias, buenas noches. Anyway, I hope you are fine. Is this game going on? I think so. Hardly though, but it is. Oh my god. They went in random positions, and well, you can bet that Shaokhan's team will win regardless. But in this case, even more so because his partner will be Aarmagedo against Manu in the light brown colors and Raketaci in the green corner. So this is a very unbalanced match in my opinion. In fact, I would not don't be surprised if anybody suggests to restart and meet teams or something like that. Um, Well, Aarmagedo has been a very pleasant surprise since 1 month or 2 months or something like this. Um, he has improved very fast in this game against the veterans. Raketaci and Manu are good players. This is nothing to against them, but quite frankly, they are just they just don't have the skill of Aarmagedo and even less the skill of Shaokhan. And we now have a battle of the Scott, and top team played good. They had a good approach, and they will miss some gas at the end of the day. But it was closer than you could expect. 15 kills for Shao and 10 for Raketaci. So we probably had a good preview of what the entire game will look like. But it's cool when the Battle of the Scots is easily cleared because after you can focus on the respective build orders, and strategy will be very interesting to follow here because as you may have not already noticed, this is not the usual Abanya Erd reward map. This is the Erd 3.3 or one of the new Shaokhan's versions, which has a ninth base here. So there is 9 bases, including the middle, instead of 8. And in my opinion, it's really a good map. And Aarmagedo, I was going to warn him about harvester management, but he is managing his harvesters the right way. Shaokhan, well, how can anybody can have a worry about his management? Manu is doing fine. It is not a new spot. We have to be frank about that. In the sense of the top left spot is not meaningfully different, I think, than in the previous maps. And Raketaci, well, I think the top right spot is way better in this new version than it was in Abenya Reward. And Raketaci is doing fine with his harvester placement. Now he has a barrack. Shaokhan will go to the third AV factory before the barracks. Oh, and oddly enough, Aarmagedo felt the need for a fifth refinery before anything else. Oh, because maybe he builds like Dan and having to spend money on repairing wind traps. Well, you know my theory about that. Now, Manu has 3 V factories and a barrack. Same for Shaokhan, but 2 barracks already. And Raketaci went to outpost and a starport before the third V factory. So, and like we see here, he already cashed in the first starport delivery. Here, why his money is down compared to the other players currently. Infantry on that you can see who is doing mass infantry first in Navy vehicles department. Shao Archery has a slight advantage. Uh, and now we see that Raketaci is receiving his first starport delivery. And in this actual game, the only way for the top team to deliver any meaningful game is to try something unusual, try to surprise them. Um, of course, with Ordas, Raketaci can try to use its speed. Maybe hope that Aarmagedo will sleep for the first 10 minutes or so and double Shaokhan. I don't know, or Manu can try to go the other way to double Aarmagedo, something. But it will be very very hard. And um, you see, I know Aarmagedo doesn't have as much experience as Dan, but he is very really epitomizing why I don't like the Dan's build order. You don't put concrete, you try to go fast and build fast, but you need five refineries instead of four to have enough money to sustain your uh, early spends. And the result is that is Aarmagedo really before in front of anybody in terms of speed and development? It's really not clear in my opinion. He already is switching to high technology, and high technology factor. I don't know if the top team is aware of this because they didn't have a lot of Scots. But if they are aware, they could try to capitalize on that, capitalize on the non-speed of Aarmagedo to double Shaokhan on the other side, or try to somehow force them to make a mistake or two. But it will be very hard. Actually, the window for this strategy seems already shut because Aarmagedo is exiting his base, and Raketaci, well, I think he never tried to do this. He's put his army there, and now he can't turn around this army to focus on Shaokhan. Well, he is trembling already, and Shaokhan didn't even fire a bullet yet. This is really a non-balanced game. Um, it's a little sad because it's been a very long time since I recorded and commenting live a game. Um, and now I can do that today, but it's obviously not a very meaningful game. Anyway, it will be original compared to what I've done the last few weeks. Now, of course, Manu is going to do his best, but uh, quite frankly, just look at the numbers. I mean, Shao Kahn's domination here is just plain ridiculous. Now, Manu will try to do the maximum damage with the little he has carried out so far. Uh, but it will be really insufficient. And look at the second Shao Kahn's army already ready to sandwich the remainder of Manu's army. They could already have GG'd by this point and nobody would be surprised. Now here, I mean, uh, not sure what Raketaci's strategy was. He did expand fast, okay, and assumed some map control, but he never took opportunity of the Orda's speed to try something. And if they both play an orthodox game, they are doomed. And I assume they knew it from the very start, but they certainly don't act like if they did. Now finally Raketaci is trying something. And this could be a very good sneak attack, actually. There's not great stuff of amounts left in Yellow's base. 3 refineries, 4 refineries down. Make it 5. And now we will hope that he crushed Aarmagedo's economy. In fact, there's only one refinery left for now. The remainder of the attacking units are now dealt with. Well, hats off to Raketaci. I don't pretend that he saved the game whatsoever, but at least he tried something. And he will also take the starport. Oh, no, he didn't. That's a huge twist of events here. And by not surrendering too fast, too early, Manu gave his partner the opportunity to do his sneak attack. And now Aarmagedo will carefully rebuild his stuff. That's 2 refineries now rebuilt. He will look to defend them, I'm sure of that. And that's even forcing Shaokhan to move units to the right side of the map. And Raketaci will try to the home run now to complete his work of destroying every refinery. I'm very surprised that there's no defender here. How Aarmagedo cannot defend his remaining refineries. 1 down. Another down. For the last one. He did it. Oh my god. Raketaci can not be a so good player, but he has all the experience and he has speed skills. And he's making a nice demonstration of this today. Oh my god, and Aarmagedo would have no money left. If Manu can somehow just stay alive a couple of minutes, the top team could double Shaokhan and maybe win. Yeah, it's obvious that Manu is a really awkward situation now, but if he's following what is going on, he knows that by just staying alive long enough and gaining some time, he could still get a win out of this. Hats off also to Aarmagedo to not surrendering when he has no money remaining and try to get the win nonetheless. Wow, okay, this is turning out way more spectacular than I expected. You have to give your props to Raketaci to deliver these good sneak attacks, and Aarmagedo is a really good player, but this will serve as a hard lesson as to how protect your important buildings when they need to. The key point is that when he rebuilt his refineries here, there were no defenders. He was kind of inviting Raketaci to come back and complete his work. Now Manu is really crumbling. I don't think the top team will win. And Aarmagedo is using everything possible to prevent Raketaci to help his tag team partner. Now Manu is realizing that this is a lost cause. But it went way more interesting than I thought. Now, we can expect Raketaci to GG very soon. But he can be proud of what he achieved. He turned this almost irrelevant game into something worth following. Low tech. Ooh. Oh, Shaokhan, I guess. Well, this is not to show a lot of respect to anybody, but seriously, Manu, Shaokhan doesn't need any research center in this game to win. It's as simple as that. And if I was implied in this game, I would state the very same thing. Now, the remnants of Raketaci's base are about to get crushed. There's no... Oh, well. This is trolling at this point on his part. I could almost say publicly too that there are buildings in this base here. Where is your base? Well, there is no construction yard remaining, so we can't build anything new. But they will just have to realize that there are some basements here. Here it is. Oh, they were talking about Aarmagedo's base, actually. And the short game option was not on, which means that Aarmagedo is still technically alive even if he has no building remaining. Charles, you recorded? Yes, I did. So that's it for today. Hats off to Raketaci for delivering us some suspense. And I hope next game I record will be just as exciting as this one. Have a good day, all. Goodbye.